What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner with the other half of the PROBLINERS.
What up?
Aaron Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. See, now, I get a lot of questions about this. People coming off of shows, they balloon up like water buffaloes, coming up 20, 30, 40 pounds in like 2 weeks.
I'm only up 50.
Actually, he's up 10, so am I. I competed 9 weeks, 10 weeks, whatever, ago, and he competed
four and a half. Yeah.
4.5, both obtaining our pro cards. But if you notice now, we're both pretty much in contest shape still. And we're gonna go over two things today just to map out this whole bro session. This is bro science, literally bro science.
It is, bro. It's PROBLINERS.
Here's the thing. We're gonna go over what you should do, what most people should do. Then we're gonna tell you what we did, because we ain't gonna lie, we didn't do anything we're gonna tell you we're gonna do. Sort of, we did it, but we did it in a way that was not calculated. Right. So, essentially, what you want to do out of a contest is reverse diet, where right after the show you have your fun meal on Saturday night, Sunday, hell, throw in a meal Sunday. But then get on track. Yeah. Get your calories, go right back where you were started as the contest prep. And as you aim to gain 0.5 to 1 pound a week, in the first 1 to 2 weeks you might put on 3 to 4 pounds of water. But again, try to level that out where you maintain between 10 and 20 pounds above contest weight. Because as I said, especially naturals, you're not going to gain muscle from bulking. Bulking is a waste of time. Now, you don't want to be in contest shape all the time, but purposely getting all Lee Priest fat in the off season ain't going to do much for you. So what you want to do is increase your carbs, your protein, and your fat, and get it up to a level where you're gaining 0.5 to 1 pound, then level out at 10 to 20 pounds above your contest weight. 20 pounds the absolute max, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
So if you could, if you come in 2 pounds heavier, 3 pounds. You were about the same weight as last show, but much.
No, I was actually. Well, I think I was probably about 4 pounds less. Probably 184 versus 188. But I mean, that's still, it's.
That's a year of literally. Oh, that was about 8 months.
Yeah.
Of hardcore, dedicated training and diet, where he went straight Doug Miller up in this bitch.
It was off the charts.
I mean, he was goal oriented to get that pro card, and damn it, he got it. But keep in mind, this is an experienced 38-year-old trainer. And he even with all that training, he brought in better quality, better conditioning, but you didn't gain 10 pounds of lean mass.
No, I mean, I think I looked better. I think I came in tight, but yeah, I didn't gain 10 pounds of lean mass.
Yeah, so the first week, go right back to your contest diet. See if you gain 0.5 to 1 pounds. If you don't, raise your calories by about 200 or about 60 grams of carbs, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
And then, or, add in some protein if you're below a gram per pound or a gram and a half per pound. Whatever diet ratios you follow, just raise the bitches, right? Keep your fat, get your fat higher if you're on a low-fat diet, because fat's good for hormone production.
Sure. So
that's what you should do. Yeah. Now, Aaron, what did you do?
Now, again, I've done it before.
We're old, dude.
We're old.
We got kids and minivan. I got a minivan. I got him beat.
So, but what I did is, it's sort of like that, but I had some rationality, right? So
you see that in the video? You see that?
It was very awesome. So the notion was, I brought in calories, but I didn't get stupid, right? So instead of eating 99% perfect show prep, right? What I did is, I had 2 or 3 cheat meals a day, or a week, I'm sorry. Like I want to go to have a hamburger with my kid. I had a hamburger with my kid. It's not a big deal. So I went from 99 to 85% clean, but all the rest of my meals were clean, right? I had some other stuff. I had, I had some rice cakes with honey. Wow, I couldn't do that at a contest, but I had some stuff. And at the end of the day, for me, it was sort of off the charts. I had brown rice chips. Sometimes, like
he made me buy that shit from Walmart
twice or 3 times a day. I had brown rice chips.
Oh, that's it. I'm telling you, that might be overdose.
I'm telling you. But do you realize I had 3 pieces of Ezekiel one day? But the point was, like, what in my mind
was it? The raisin?
Did I measure and weigh everything I've eaten? No. But I maintained my protein levels. I increased my fat back to sort of my baseline. And then I probably had 300-ish grams of carbs a day, but mostly low GI, healthy carbs. You know what? Have a free meal a couple times a week. It's cool. And I think the one thing that I've done the end of this prep versus before is I've maintained my cardio. I sat there and I said, shit, I've been doing an hour of step mill and all this. I'm in good shape. Let's stay that way. And am I doing measured step mill work? Shit, no. What I'm doing now is fun stuff. I'm doing wind sprints with my kids. I'm going for a long walk with the dog. But I'm actually maintaining my cardio. So if I have a cheat meal and I have a little bit extra fun and maybe I have a hot dog one day, who cares? Because I'm actually staying in shape in my cardio. I would actually say my legs maybe even better than I was on my shoulder. I still have
both
glutes.
Of our legs are better.
I still have glutes a month out.
I don't want to look at them. I've seen enough of your damn glutes.
I mean, you don't want any more text at 5 in the morning of my glutes?
No.
Really?
How many brothers send pictures of their asses over the phone?
At 5 a.m.
I got to clarify something because, Aaron, you're about to get hated on like you've never been hated on before. The IIFYM motherfuckers. Okay, let me explain. Now, we choose. When he says, you say the word low GI, oh, it doesn't matter in fat loss, doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. The thing is volume. You know, it does help satiate you when you have those whole natural foods, and it's really hard to get fat on chicken and oatmeal. So if you're gonna go bro, that's the thing, is that it's volumetrics. You can only eat so much, yet if you throw in frosting on your rice cakes, I mean, that's when it starts adding up. That's all we're saying, and this allows us not to have to measure things. We're not saying it's for you, but we're saying when you've been in the game, like who was I this Marshall, his name's Marshall Johnson? Marshall Johnson, 52 years old, won the overall at the NBF. Guy's a phenomenal athlete. He doesn't even know what a food scale is. You know, when you get to be experienced, you can eyeball things. Like my brother, he was going for around 300 grams of carbs a day. So he eyeballs about 60 grams of carbs 5 to 6 times a day.
And I feel that I eat till I'm satiated, but I don't eat till I'm stupid, right? And so like, it's summertime. I want to look good. I'm in good shape. I don't want to balloon up. I know my body feels best, because I've done this before, between 195 and 200 pounds. You know, I know I feel best. My knees feel good. My body feels good. Everything. So that's where I was. Let me tell you this. I told you this morning. I didn't even know this. I haven't weighed myself since the Wednesday before my show.
I didn't know this.
So it's been almost 5 weeks since I weighed myself.
On the daily.
But I just purposely didn't. I wanted to do it by feel. I wanted to do it by like, how do I look and how do I feel? I weighed myself, I'm 197. Right in the middle of where I wanted to be. And I just did that because of experience and sort of in balance.
And if you saw him like now, if he was stripped down, not saying I want him to, but you notice that since his show, he won't get on stage in the conditioning he was in, but he looks just as sharp. If you were to see him, not as dry, not as conditioned, not as crisp, but again, this is a man who usually 9 weeks after a show, you see a guy, it looks like he never even lifted before in his life. And that's what we're getting at, is that there's nothing wrong with being healthy. We're looking at pure, empirical evidence, anecdote. This is what we do. It's a way you might want to try if you're an experienced weight training. If you're someone who's trained a long time, you might want to go the eyeball methods. A lot of old dudes, Kent Beerley, who do this. And it's a way, for me, it's a way to live life. I enjoy it.
Balance.
I enjoy the healthy foods. I enjoy giving my kids micronutrient-dense, whole natural foods. And the bottom line is, there's nothing wrong with it. Just because, and we do partake in our fun meals, and we're
gonna have an epic rib fast on 4th of July.
Exactly. So I mean, the bottom line is, you just need to balance it out, and there's nothing wrong if you can control yourself with ditching the food scale. But again, it only comes with certain people can do it. I know one guy. I have a client. I train people. And he had a carb refeed. Now, if I told my brother to eat 62.4 grams of carbs, he would. He let loose, he gained 10 pounds. That means he ate like at least 7 pounds of food even before the water got attached to it. 7 pounds of food, put that in perspective. Texas Roadhouse has a 16-ounce steak, and that thing's like this big, right? That's 7 of those steaks.
We shouldn't put it away. We did that 2-pound at Fuddruckers.
Oh yeah, that was
good. Disney.
Well, they also have the 32-ounce at Roadhouse, too, out of 64. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's how we reverse dieted. And at the beginning of this video is how we recommend you reverse dieted. Now, I wish you guys a happy 4th of July. There's free shipping, tigerfitness.com, for U.S. orders only, because we lose our ass on international shipments. Orders $99 and above, under 20 pounds. And enjoy our new intro and outro. Our guy, Tom Combs, did a fantastic job on it. It brought tears to my eyes. I loved it. And look at the credits below for those wonderful young women who sang those songs. Aaron, anything you want to close out with?
No, enjoy the 4th. Rock it on. Have a fun meal, but don't get stupid.
Have a fun meal, don't get stupid.
Have a fun meal, don't get stupid.
And to you Americans, your independence, it's not a game!